Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
That was a close one up there.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a step pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you're doing?
Can you spare a nanotech tech tool?
Man who uses his head. I like it. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Captain, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armor.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Way to go, sir. Gunther should have followed orders. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job. Situation normal, sir.
A pistol is more than
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that.
Thank God my shift is almost over. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job. Situation normal, sir.
You think that's funny?
I didn't know we'd be fighting a war.
I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2.
I didn't know we'd be fighting a war. Way to go, sir. Situation normal, sir. Way to go, sir. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job. We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton? Glad to have you aboard.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
The Manderley on level 2 and let's move out. I have to prepare for the mission. I have to prepare for the mission.
Way to go, sir. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job. Thank God my shift is almost over. Gunther should have followed orders. I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job.
What's the idea, JC? You're going to make a mess. You're going to make a mess. You're going to make a mess.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
You're going to make a mess.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you. You'll come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
We'll meet up in the city.
Enough. You have a job to do. Quit screwing around. It's a living.
Bet the NSF won't try that. Hell of a first day.
Wish I was going with you.
Way to go, sir. The boat's ready.
Let's head out.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate.
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing. Starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Sorry, I don't have any food.
I can eat anything.
to go, sir. Gunther should have followed orders.
Good work out.
Mr.
That
What's just the yes, but yeah, thank God.
You're going to make a mess.
What's the idea, JC?
Glad to have you aboard. We finally got to catch some rebels, AJ. Hell of a first day. Didn't know the NSF had so many. Just making the rounds. Way to go, sir. Boat's ready.
Let's head out.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside the castle.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate.
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clint.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing. right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting...
Lead the way.
Our order...
Exterminate. What about the rest?
That is your brother.
Are we going in the front?
A secondary in...
Starving.
Sorry.
I can eat.
Look at that. Don't have nobody at the side end.
Don't let me get in your way, officer.
Starving. Do you have anything to eat?
How about some soy food?
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I can do.
That was good.
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
That's him. He's a cop.
Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Somebody kill me! Anybody!
You were too gentle with the NSF, but I cannot complain. You completed the objective. At least you are not a coward like Paul.
I'm learning as I go.
You just passed Lesson 1. Lesson 2 is how we deal with the terrorists in the subway station.
I'm ready.
The terrorists have wired the platform with explosives and put in hostages. Get the hostages out if you can, but make sure the NSF learn that human shields will not work against UNATCO.
Nothing we can't handle with a few EMP grenades.
We are thinking the same thought. I will equip you with 2 grenades. They will disable any electronic detonators within a radius of 20 meters.
They've got hostages at the subway station. We lost some of our men. The NSF seems to be falling back. Agent Navarra ordered us to secure this part of the park. See if you can get to the hostages.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, Lord have mercy, why? Those were good boys. Every last one of them.
NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Sir.
Who are you?
I'm a UNATCO agent. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you both to be ready to run on board.
Okay.
The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
You saved my life!
I'll be okay, thanks.
They're shooting. Why do they keep shooting? What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source. Probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
Rating reports a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Don't you get it? We're broke. Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
It's just a bunch of us. You go down, what'd I do? Goddamn gun.
These pros, man, they got no idea what goes on.
Goddamn gun.
Come on, man.
He's dead. My God, he's dead.
Talk to one of the guys in green. UNATCO's running the show today.
Sir.
Good work. The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
You saved my life.
I'll be okay. They're shooting. Why do they keep...
What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the... What about the EM? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source. Probably an industrial... I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clint. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear... There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get... Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Just like the movies. Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another ant. Whatever you say. And JC.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton. You want these?
What?
Give him the grenades. Look, I know he's your brother, but... Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes. What's that gonna do?
Just tell Paul to give us bullets next time.
Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something.
Look, do you want these things?
Keep them. Those things save lives.
Terrorist lives, you mean? You're just like your brother. If I had your abilities, people would be safe around here.
Stay out of the Don, bro. Bad shit going.
We'll take it from here. I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this. We'll have to get the city out.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages. We're waiting on a specialist.
I'm your specialist. Just tell me where the hostages are being held.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go in alone. Our orders are to hold the perimeter. We think the terrorists are on the second floor.
Carry on, Corporal.
Agent?
I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this. All clear. We took him out.
I heard a lot of shit.
Sorry.
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Hey.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic. Please proceed to the examining room. We accept all forms of digital cash. Please have your card ready.
If you think you have Gray Death, please pick up an information packet.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing alright?
Yeah. They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Plague victims can have their medication mailed to their homes at no additional cost.
You know where Eddie went?
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
I want the full program.
The code to the surgery bay is 2153. The medical bots will handle your case from now on.
You must pay the doctors in cash before treatment can be...
Got a few credits?
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
Plague tests are free.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
You know, rich people don't get gray death.
Don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. You don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it. Wait your turn.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me, when there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not.
My friend, the diplomat. You can have a med kit for 180.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
Vectors. The vectors are all wrong.
My friend, the diplomat.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
one of the doctors to purchase treatment. We encourage everyone to consider the automated...
Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy... Well, once you're infected, you're infected.
And what about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
All these people, they're sick. They got the plague, don't they?
All clear.
Stay out of the ton, bro.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Need a little vodka this time.
Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called Jojo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right.
I think he should do it.
Can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
I'm looking around for a power generator, possibly hidden, large enough to power a building.
You in real estate?
I just need to find it.
Oh, of course. You know, I tied in power at a place a few blocks south. A warehouse. Strangest thing. They wanted to conceal these gas-driven generators on the second floor. Didn't give a hoot. Their own people got asphyxiated.
How do I get over there?
No way through the blockades now. We went over some rooftops to get there. There was a lift. The code was 3316, I think.
Thanks for the tip. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind of payment. How about liquor?
I don't have any liquor.
The bar's to my left. What do you have for me?
You can have this bottle of liquor.
That one's warm. Give me something from the bartender.
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of an old warehouse with an illegal power generator?
Not exactly, but if you're looking for a warehouse, you should probably start in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the road because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
That's some heavy augmentation.
Yeah. Ask your Natco. What's it to you?
I'm in the business.
Well, I was in an early program, okay? I can still polish a glass. Good luck with your business. Shoot.
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly.
Billionaires, big executives.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine.
A pilot?
What copters? You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop
surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with your Natco, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know Natco hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
battle.
Never mind.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people right outside the bar.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun. Glad to know you. What can you tell me?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing...
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now. How about I ask you a few questions?
Splendid. I certainly would like to know what an international anti-terrorist organization expects to find in a time like this.
Heard anything about a secret NSF power generator?
Playing the detective, are we? I take it you've been assigned to eliminate certain weapons systems. Defenses, maybe? Am I getting warm?
Just answer the question.
Let me be more pointed. How does it feel to be ordered to murder civilians just because they support the fastest-growing political movement in this nation's history?
In a democracy, armed rebellion is criminal, not political.
Rebellion, as the Declaration of Independence tells us, is not only our right, but our duty when we have suffered a long train of abuses and usurpations. This is gonna make a great story.
I don't know what to do.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man on TV said.
What I'm telling you, girl.
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur, unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out, it's like a game. You get beat out. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. But she don't hear me.
3.
She skitches on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on. Jesus.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into smugglers.
Right. The weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as JoJo finds out.
I've been hearing about this punk JoJo. I'll straighten him out if you can tell me where to find him.
You can't touch JoJo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think he can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle JoJo. You stay out of the way until the NSF have pulled back.
I can take care of myself.
Hey, JC. I applaud your instincts here. Just don't forget about the generator when you're done. Paul's still bringing up his team, so you've got a little time.
This is a long-ass shift.
Watch out, they've got guns.
Help!
Thanks. Trying to catch my breath.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks. You all right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. By the way, I saw your daughter down the street. She didn't look so good.
Sandra? Was she coming back to the hotel?
I ran off a thug who was harassing her, but she's still mixed up in some pretty nasty business. You better talk to her.
No more talking. If you see her, tell her I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
I'll tell her she can trust you. honor.
Thanks.
There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax.
Guess we didn't need that specialist after all.
It's all ice cream and lollipops.
Yeah?
We're looking for an illegal power generator in this area. Can you help me out?
I might have heard something. How much money you got? 50 credits?
Sure.
Appreciate the business. Yeah, I met this truck driver a while back. He had a lot of cash. I asked him where he got it, and he told me he'd just hauled some power cables to a warehouse near here.
Do you remember the name of the street?
Didn't seem like a big deal at the time. You might try that mech chick who runs the Underworld bar. She grew up around here.
That helps a little. Thanks.
Talk to one of the guys in green. Echo's running the show today.
Who will help the widow's son?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
We've been asked to direct pedestrians to the Underworld bar.
That's right, man. Step up.
Ah! Gotcha.
That's right. We'll take it from here. I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this. All clear.
Excuse me, you said they immunized you against the Grey Death in the military?
They immunized me against a lot of stuff.
You think it's a bioweapon?
All I know is I'm well and the rest of these poor bastards are sick. And one of us got immunized and the other ones didn't.
I wish to hell they'd give us all.
I heard.
Hey there. I'm Raphael.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
Not now. Please. One of the doctors.
Might I provide a med kit for 3?
No, thanks.
As you wish.
One thing about the warehouse district, you've got to know which buildings are safe. Some have armed guards.
You know where Eddie went?
I'm not the only one they threw out.
If you think you have Grey Death, please pick up an information packet.
Please proceed to the examining room.
Bad cops are running scared.
All clear.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man.
What'll it be?
Never mind.
I think he should do it.
I also worked on their hydraulic system.
What's Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that. Your brother's one of the bravest men I know.
It's still going on, isn't it?
I think your friend is gonna be alright.
What about Johnny?
I gave him a good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful. I talked to your father. He asked me to invite you back home. No strings attached.
How sweet.
You could at least let your father know you're all right.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Earlier you said something about the smuggler.
Tough guy like you? Figured you'd be a big customer. He's got a basement place over near the subway entrance. You have to give him the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
This is gonna make a great story.
something, man.
Did you see that?
Yes,
That was uncalled for. You mug people great, you need the dough, but you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways, the sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
City's lit up, man. Yeah.
Next manhole I see, I'm going underground, and I'm not coming out.
All clear.
The riot cops are running scared.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
One of the doctors can help you. Must pay the doctors in cash.
Please proceed to the examining room.
I wish to hell they'd give us the all clear.
All clear.
God!
Stay out of the Todd, bro. Man, shit, though.
I don't rob.
The NSF are playing right into our hands.
This city's lit up, man.
Talk to one of the guys in green. You did. Back off, man.
I don't hear much about it, but I know.
about waste level. It might be hidden.
All clear.
You saved my life!
We'll take it from here.
Heads up, JC. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
This
I got this.
understand.
NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Mandalay has planned a debriefing for the top agents.
Last boarding call, Natco HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Let's go.
Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
They've got some kind of long night, huh?
Mr. Denton.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Mandalay, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from D.C.? What agency?
Please proceed to Mandalay's office. We will expect to see you shortly. Do not question the prisoners yourself.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
That's against protocol, Agent.
If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel. Mandalay said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had
Carry
other
on,
priorities.
Agent.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
Careful.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy...
Mr. Carter, can I ask you...
Sir?
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. Standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just...
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multitudes?
I can't carry anything else right now.
Ready to load up?
Yes, sir. Agent?
They told us to hang tight. Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Telling the truth.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of...
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people. It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50.
It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers. A government shouldn't have to occupy...
If you got interrogated, you wouldn't have any answers either. We both just follow orders.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go. Agent? Never mind the end of the bar. She hates everybody. I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul has... They still have some terrorists downstairs. Ones you didn't kill in the statue. They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Mandalay is busy.
I was here first.
Mr. Mandalay is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry, you passed every test. You will be a most effective weapon for the Coalition. A little more decorum, please. Quiet. I am trying to listen.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother. More on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost...
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
Mr. Mandalay can see you now.
Carry on, Agent.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me. You aren't needed, Agent.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who was that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton?
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Aha. End of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. And that's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back. Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes. You have your orders.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
Walton Simons, you think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of it, Denton. This is none of your business.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the Ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it need to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
We need more agents who ask these questions.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park in Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could do. They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently. They've got some kind of specialist from Washington comes here.
You have your orders for Mr. Manderley.
Long night, huh?
Hope this one turns out a little better. Hope this one turns out a little better.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton.
Never mind.
Simon did not appreciate your interference.
Let's go.
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to